everybody, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name's Cathie and today I'm going to be making over a dollar store bunny cutout, and I'm creating this really cute bunny door hanger, perfect for spring and Easter. I'm doing some napkin decoupage on it. So this bunny here, this is not painted. I've attached a napkin to it using Mod Podge. You can use any of your favorite formulas. You can use matte, gloss, or satin to complete this design, just depending upon the look that you want. Now, of course, I added a tiny bit of glitter around our edge and a little pom-pom there to be our little bunny tail. All right, let's dive right in. To get started, you want to base coat your wood cutout with white paint. Either chalk or full cart multi-surface will work perfect. Make sure you get those edges too. Next, we're going to pull apart our napkin. I like to use a little piece of tape just to help with the corners. You're only going to be working with the top printed ply of the napkin. We're going to use Matte Mod Podge for today's project. You could also use gloss or satin depending upon the look that you want. You're just going to apply a light coat onto your painted wood surface. And if your surface is really large, you could do this in steps. If it's a smaller project, you can cover the whole thing. Now we're going to be ready for our napkin. I like to mist it with a little bit of water. That just helps prevent wrinkles. Then you'll just place your napkin directly onto your wood surface. Now remember, we've just applied the Mod Podge to our wood surface. Then we'll gently use our fingers to tap out any air bubbles, get rid of any of those little wrinkles. I'm barely applying pressure, just lightly tapping it down. You have a little wiggle room and a little play with the napkins. Some napkins are stronger than others, so you may just want to, go slow and steady until you get the hang of it. Now we're ready to trim around our design, and we're going to Mod Podge that extra overhang to the back side. I like to just cut small clips, and then you'll just use Mod Podge to glue that to the very back of the piece. Just add a little Mod Podge, use your brush to push the paper over and seal it down with a little bit more Mod Podge. You'll do this all the way around. You can use your fingers to smooth out the edges. And now we're going to be ready for glitter. Okay, to glitter the edges, we're just going to use our same Mod Podge formula and use a small detail paintbrush to add Mod Podge around the outer edge. Now I'm just adding this sparkle because I wanted a little glitter, but you certainly don't need to. You could also glue a piece of twine or a little ribbon or anything like that. You could even use a little bit of gold paint. So of course our bunny is going to need a tail. I found this bunny tail at the dollar store, but of course you could just use a big giant pom-pom and attach it with some hot glue. I'm using the string that came with my wood cutout just to create the hanger, but you could use any little piece of ribbon that you have or a piece of wire for a rustic look. All right, guys, there we go. Cutest little bunny ever for my front door. The girls are gonna love it when they see him. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure you take a look at all those cute surfaces that are out there and see how you can use Mod Podge to transform them into some fun Easter spring decor. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you use those hashtags Plaid Crafts and Mod Podge so that everybody at Plaid can see what you're making.